Hello guys, today I will discuss 4 great IDE for Python. There are several software that you can use to write and run the Python program, but I will discuss 4 out of them. All of them are free and better than the paid one. First is Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook is best environment for Python to write and execute program for data scientist. It is developed by the scientist for the scientist. Jupyter Notebook is open source and free for everyone. The best part of this integrated development environment is that you can write the code line by line and run the code line by line. Means after writing every line, you can run the code, and based on your previous run, the next run will work. Your executed code will remain in memory. So based on your previous run, you can run new code and it will work fine. It is quite easy to manage and understand the code. It is amazingly easy to debug the code. It allows you to create and share documents that contain live code, equation, visualization, and narrative text. Jupyter Notebook is best for mathematical and statistical calculation using Python. This is best place to use Python for data cleaning, data visualization, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Jupyter Notebook not only support Python but 40 other programming language including R and Julia. The next is Spider. Spider is other immensely powerful IDE for writing and running the program of Python. It is equally powerful and useful as Jupyter Notebook. You can use Spider in place of Jupyter Notebook. Spider is developed in Python and is for Python and designed for the scientist, data analyst, and engineers. Not only it has powerful visualizing capacity but also have comprehensive tool for data execution and exploration. The IDE provide easy to write, editing, analyzing, profiling, and debugging option with help Visual Studio Code. It is versatile IDE and is made for very wide variety of language, not only for not only focusing Python. I would like to recommend having this IDE whether you are having Jupyter Notebook or Spider. It provides several unique functionality for software development. If you want full IDE where you can develop software and web application, the VS Code of Microsoft is must and best. There are some equivalent IDE available in the market that may have some functionality better than Visual Studio Code, but they are paid. I must recommend to install this IDE in your computer even though you may not need at all for this tutorial to use this IDE. But if you will learn some other program like Scrappy, Django, Ruby, Go, Perl, etc., you will find it very useful. Google Collaboratory. This is not a software that you have to install in your computer. It is a free cloud service provided by Google Incorporation to write and run the Python program. The look and feel are like Jupyter Notebook. The benefit is that you need not to install any software in your system, so it is very good platform to learn the Python programming. You can get all benefit of Jupyter Notebook in Google Collaboratory, but to use this facility, continuous internet facility is required. However, I will use this platform to teach the Python for financial analysis because will not be any problem with the installation of software and package. But I do recommend installing Anaconda in your system that has Jupyter, Spider, VS Code, RStudio, and many more, so all in one. The installation process I will discuss separately in this tutorial. In next tutorial, I will discuss Google Collaboratory. That's all for this lecture. We will meet in next lecture.